in anything that you do. And I know what you're thinking right now. You're like, no, there's this, there's that, there's this person that's better than me, there's that person that's better than me. Well, the reality is, if you're truly yourself, if you truly do things that you want to do and you combine all of your interests, you become this unique individual that people gravitate towards, that whatever it is you're looking to gravitate towards, you ends up gravitating towards because you're genuinely yourself. There's no competition. There's literally nobody that can be you right now. The reason why you have competition, and Peter Thiel wrote a book called 0 to 1, which I read when I was building my startup, where he basically said competition is for losers. Competition is for losers, because when you create your own category, when you create your own, for example, in the YouTube game, if you're looking to build a channel or you're looking to build your own brand, when you create your own brand based on everything that you like, the combination of interests that you like, that only you can like, with the different quirks that you have, nobody can beat you at that game. Nobody can beat you at your own game because you created the game. You didn't participate in somebody else's game. See, a lot of you want to participate in other people's games. You want to participate in games that were created to really benefit the people who created it, or the people who are close to the top of who created it. See, life is a pyramid scheme. Straight up, life is a pyramid scheme, especially when it comes to business, when it comes to even content. Everything is a pyramid scheme, so why don't you create your own pyramid? Why are you trying to jump onto the pyramid of other people that created something to benefit them at the top because they created their own category? And all you're doing is you're plugging into the end level of the category to try to get all the scraps that are left over, when you can build an entire new category for yourself that other people can follow. And now you have your own pyramid. And pyramids are not bad. I know I said pyramid scheme, but really life is a pyramid, a series of different pyramids. So you have to figure out, what is the pyramid that I want to create? Who am I? You need to figure out who you are and lean into the things that you like to do, not the things that society likes to do or the world likes to do so that you can be cool, but be yourself. Do what you really want to do. Have a different, there's people who enjoy, flying planes, and then they also like dogs, and then they also like combine all of these things that seem like they're so random, but they make you, because that's the only way you're gonna win. The only way you're gonna win is being able to become somebody that literally nobody else can replicate. That's why you have an Alex Hormozi. Think about it. Alex Hormozi started off in the gym space, but before that, he was a consultant for a big five I think it was McKinsey or something like that, a big consulting group. So he had that corporate experience. Then he went and he opened up his own gym. Then when he opened up his own gym, he learned marketing for that gym. Then he taught other gyms how to do it. Then he sold education to gyms, to gym owners. Then from there, he built an entire brand. Then he started his own pretty much private equity company, acquisition.com. Look at the series of things that he's done that have been slightly unrelated to a certain extent, and look at where he's at now. And he's jacked. Like, look at the combination of a person he is. You can't replicate that, but you can make your own. See, 99% of the population try to replicate all of the successes that exist. I know that there's a theory of, if the wheel's not, if it's not broken, don't fix it, right? Or, just ride the wave, ride whatever wave goes on. I get it. But at the same time, you need to be yourself. You need to be your authentic self. Too many of you are literally trying to do what other people are doing and thinking you're going to beat them at their own game. They already made the game. Make your own game. Make your own path. That's all you have to do. And I know it sounds easy, but it really is that easy. Like, when you lean into the stuff that naturally you cater towards, you're gonna beat out anybody else, because everyone else is gonna try to copy you, because you're gonna start being successful. Because here's the cheat code, at least in the modern time right now. In the modern time, it is so easy to literally have zero competition and dominate your own space, because everyone's trying to copy everybody else. So the minute you do your own thing, you stand out. And the minute you stand out is the minute that everybody starts to notice you. And now you become the wave builder. And when you become the wave builder, everybody tries to jump on your wave. And that's your pyramid. And once you build your pyramid, you've won the game. Because there was no game to begin with. You created a new game that everyone else is now competing in. See, these are high-level concepts, and once you understand this, there's literally no there's no loss for you. Like for me, I came in the game, even on YouTube, and I saw, okay, everybody was doing crazy edits. People were picking niches to specifically talk about, oh, I'm a fitness channel, I'm a finance channel, I'm a spiritual channel. And I was like, well, I like all those things. I don't like editing. I really don't. I don't want to edit. I want something to be raw and authentic, and I know how to speak. I know how to literally articulate myself so well to where like you can understand exactly what I'm saying right now on the screen. You know exactly what I'm saying. Everything that I've said right now, you haven't been lost yet. You understand everything. I can combine all of these things that I'm interested in. I'm interested in tech, AI. I understand AI very well. I understand crypto very well. All of these different things I'm interested in. Fitness. I know fitness and health very well. I've been a fitness coach, an online fitness coach. I understand the mindset side of things. I understand the spiritual side of things because I've studied these things. I've studied Neville Goddard. I've studied all of these different aspects of myself that I'm interested in, and I can package this all into a personal brand that literally nobody can replicate. Can they replicate the rawness of the videos and post their own videos online? And sure. Can they walk and talk? Sure. Replicate that. But you can't replicate me. Same way I can't replicate Hamza. I can't replicate, who else is a big YouTuber that I like to watch? I can't replicate Andrew Tate. He's not a YouTuber, but he's a personality, right? I can't replicate a lot of these guys that I've studied just to see how they've moved because I finally understood that they created their own category in their own space. So I got to create my own category in my own space and have people who are basically coming in to follow that category and to level up in that category. But I'm already at the top because I created it. And they, to be honest, they can't replicate. See, with Hamza, he has so many people. If you've never watched Hamza, look up Hamza Ahmed. Like, interesting channel, right? When you've looked at him from the very beginning, he's built this unique brand for himself. When you look at the people who are trying to copy his style, copy his content, copy all of this stuff, you realize that they can't replicate it. They genuinely can't replicate anything because it's not them. See, Hamza was himself. I think he also said he was acting and whatever, but that's a different story. But the style, but the concepts that he was speaking about, the authenticity within his experiences that he went through, those were his experiences, right? The addictions he had, the shortcomings with women, all of these things were his issues that he was saying out loud. You can't replicate that. So you have to figure out how you're going to replicate yourself so that you have to figure out how you can be yourself so that other people replicate you. Not that you're trying to replicate somebody else because you saw them successful. That doesn't mean anything. So you have to understand how this works and start to do this for yourself, because the minute you do this for yourself is the minute that everything's going to work out, is the minute that you're going to start seeing massive growth. See, I saw massive growth in a short period of time on YouTube because I just was myself and I talked about the things I like to talk about. And I have a unique way of speaking. And I have a very authentic and a very just persuasive way of speaking. I've learned and I've slowly mastered the art of communication just through trial and error, just through reading a lot, there's so many things that you need to be doing that there will be no competition. I don't feel like I'm competing against any YouTuber at all. In business, I don't feel like I'm competing against anybody in business. I have a cybersecurity company right now that we're doing stuff for crypto companies. We don't feel like we're competing against anybody because we're our own brand, right? Anything that I build, I don't feel like I'm competing against anybody because it's not true. So the point of this video is to say that you literally have no competition, and you should not have competition anxiety because nobody's competing against you because you're you. As long as you lean into yourself, you literally have zero competition and you will be successful, especially in the land of the internet where it allows for you to be your authentic self and you can monetize your authentic self. That's the craziest part about social media. That's the craziest part about the internet. So take advantage of that. Like, comment, subscribe, comment below if this is something that you're working on. Hit the links in the description if you're interested in like a one-on-one consultation with me, or you're interested in whatever I have to offer. You want to work with me, you want to do anything, whether it be personal branding, whether it be fitness, self-improvement, whatever that looks like. Y'all already know the drill. So I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Appreciate you.